Welcome back everybody. I hope you're all having an awesome day or evening wherever you might be right now. We're returning to the southern mid-latitudes of Mars to a new site I discovered in Promethei Terra. There's a ton of anomalies in this one, guys and girls, so let's get cracking on. The high-rise photograph we're looking at here is simply called Small Fresh Crater, and as always I'll include the link to this page in the video description below. Acquired on the 12th of November 2018 at 25.3 centimeters per pixel. The images I'm showing you are cropped from this JP2 black and white map projected file, just under 400 megabytes in size. There's a look at the terrain, and that's the small fresh crater right there. At the time of this video, the high-rise photograph we're analyzing here had not been loaded to Google Earth Mars yet. The site is located right there, folks, down at 55 degrees, 59 minutes south, 109 degrees, 16 minutes east. We'll have a look at some of the other anomalies in this region towards the end of the video. As I say, there's a ton of anomalies in this one, guys and girls, so if you want to pause at any time and take a look at these, you're welcome to do so. I'm only showing you the most compelling anomalies I discovered in this photograph. I'll also upload the original images to my blog, and I'll include the link below as well. Then you can go in and check these out without the picture-in-picture down at the bottom right, and without the logo to the bottom left, and also it will be uncompressed. YouTube tends to re-encode the videos when we upload them. So right there, this piece is about 10 by 12 meters in size, and as customary it has 3 small parts on it. Look at the right angle there, guys. Got 3 smaller items in a perfect triangle on top of that. We've seen that so often on Mars, and check this out here as well. To the right, parallel to this block, we've got that one over there. Here we've got multiple anomalies. Check out the small parts on that part there to the top. We've got 3 smaller parts over here on this block. There we've got 3 in a row, smaller one off to the side, and then this rather unusual piece over here in the center of this image. That there's about 10 by 15 meters in size. Check out the perfect edge on this item. It's got a 90-degree angle over there. Smaller part on the top, arranged parallel with this smaller part in the center over there to the left. Also some unusual parts on the top of this very bright object. It looks almost like it's metal. Very weird. Then we're looking at those smaller items on this piece, which is about 10 by 12 meters in size. Check that out. We've got 3 in a row there, and perpendicular to those we've got this smaller dark spot here. Very much the same size. Check at the spacing between those as well. Here we're looking at the alignment on top of that block, which is about 8 by 8 meters in size, and we've also got 3 smaller parts on top arranged in a triangle. So there we go. Once again, folks, if you've seen my previous videos, and specifically the one where I compare these triangles to the summer triangle asterism, you'll see that we might be onto something. Who knows what they're trying to depict here? I'm speculating it could be the summer triangle asterism. Also, where we have alignment of 3 in a row, could be the 3 stars in Lyra. Check out those. This block over there is about 10 by 12 meters in size. You've got perfect straight edges, a right angle there. We've got 3 smaller parts arranged in a row, very similar in geometry to the 3 stars in Lyra, which is also in the summer triangle asterism. Okay, yeah, we're looking at the alignment over there on that narrow part that there's about 12 meters long and about 5 meters wide, and through its center we've got 4 dark spots. Look at the spacing between those 3 over there, parallel with this one side, and we've seen that so often on Mars already. So there I've got them for you to compare. How does nature produce so many of these geometric patterns on these larger blocks? Right, then we're looking at a strange rounded disc-shaped object there. Check out the perfect arc to this design. That piece is about 8 meters across, and it's got this convex shape to it. And then this part sticking off to the right. It looks almost like this is open here to the right, and this is like a supporting brace keeping this open. Could that be some type of ventilation or underground entranceway? That's very, very suspicious. It's definitely connected to it. Right, then we're looking at some more blocks arranged perfectly next to one another on this item over there, which is about 11 to 12 meters long. At 90 degrees to this one side, we've got 2 smaller blocks parallel to one another. Right angles as well, guys. And there we've got another rounded arc to this design. Right, then we're looking at that block on top of this one and that object to the right over there. This piece is about 12 meters wide. Get the straight edge on this one. So it looks like it could be open here on this side. And then this smaller part on top, it's got a right angle there to it as well, is aligned in parallel with this one side over there. And then this is about 8 by 10 meters in size. Straight edge to this as well. It's got a uniform thickness to it, 90-degree angle there, and then this triangular part on the top, arranged perpendicular through the apex there to this one side. Then we're looking at that small cube, which is about 5 by 5 meters in size. The right angles to it. It's got like a base structure around it. Check it that there. And then a small part right there in its center again, folks. Yeah, again, another block, about 10 by 10 meters in size. It's got this long, narrow part on top, arranged at 90 degrees to this one side over here. There's another small block on this larger one there, guys. This is about 10 by 10 meters in size. Also got a uniform thickness or depth to it, straight edges. Looks like these 2 corners are carved in, and then the smaller block on top arranged parallel with this side over here. Check that out. And there they are for you to compare. What are the chances of this happening in nature so often? And I'm not even showing you all the others I've discovered over the past almost 3 years. This pattern is repeated over and over and over again on Mars. This looks like some type of structure or maybe even wreckage. That piece is huge. It's almost about 20 meters wide. Look at the edge to this thing. It's got like a metallic look to it, like sheet metal that's been ripped, and it's definitely elevated off the surface. I wonder if that there is perhaps an opening, and this is some type of covering. It's also got a 90-degree angle there. Then we're looking at the alignment of 3 parts in a row on top of that object, which is about 8 by 10 meters in size. And running diagonally across it, we've got those 3 parts in a perfect row. And we're looking at strange gravestone markers, Tombstone-like anomalies. There's one right there. It's about 12 meters long and about 6 meters wide. Look at the parallel sides to this thing, and then it's rounded at the top, 90-degree angles at the bottom. It's also got a uniform thickness to it, very similar to this one over here, about the same size. Check it, the uniform thickness to this block, 90-degree angles, and then across it over here we've got a bevel, very similar in design. There we also have 3 items placed in a triangular pattern, but we're going to check out this. It looks like a small sphere lying on top of this object, which is about 12 by 12 meters in size. Check that out. That there must be about a meter in diameter, but it's a perfect little sphere lying next to what looks like an opening over here to the left. Okay, look at the alignment going on here, guys. This part to the right is about 8 by 12 meters in size. But check out the 2 narrow parts aligned over there in a row, and then this part at 90 degrees. Also a weird block over here underneath it, but this alignment to me is very interesting. Also have a small block to the top left. A strange piece. There's another block over here. This bright part is about 15 meters long. Look at the curved edges to it, and it's elevated off the surface, and it's got an arc design to it. Another one of these parts that looks like wreckage, or maybe even an opening over there. And then this part about 10 meters wide. Look at the symmetry in those angles on it. Again, some type of metallic wreckage or constructions. Let's head down to that site in Promethei Terra, and we can have a look at some of the other anomalies around here. So as I said in the beginning, the high-rise photograph we analyzed is not loaded to Google Earth Mars yet. That's just a brief look at what I covered in the video. Strange geometry, folks. Structures, blocks, megaliths. Look at that. That's a very interesting item. Right, let's have a look at 2 other sites briefly. This is where I discovered that huge disk. about 12 meters in diameter. Look at the 3 spheres on top of that, arranged in a triangle as well. There we've got another one of those designs, 3 items in a row, and then at 90 degrees we've got a smaller part to the one side. There's another triangle on this disc. Lots of blocks with knobs or protrusions on them, like those that we find down in South America. There we've got another 3 items in a triangle, 3 in a row there. And look at the equal spacing between those. This type of design we've seen quite often as well. I think I featured many of these in my second or third last video recently. Another sphere in this one lying there in this opening. This thing's got a 90-degree angle to it as well. Also partial disc-shaped object. Two similar discs as well. That's it for this one, folks. Thank you for watching. Do let me know in the comments below your analysis and opinion of what we just checked out. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining. Welcome on board. And to everyone who's been supporting my channel for the past almost 3 years, thank you. Huge thumbs up to all of you. If you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to, hit subscribe, the bell, and then click on all. That way you'll know when I upload my next one. Thanks again for watching, folks. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye for now.